The topic is corporate golf outings, and it's a lot of work, isn't it, John?
It is. When you're thinking about putting together a corporate outing, there's so many things that go into it. Finding the location, the food and the beverage, finding the staff, the volunteers, getting the items for this live and silent auction, getting the prizes, getting the... It finally boils down to, you know what, it's a lot smarter to let me use my time doing something else and turn it all over to somebody like LPGA Master Professional, Deb Vangellow, who this is her life. This is what she does. She does instruction, she puts together events, and Deb, help me out. What are some of the bare bones that need to go into an event to make it successful that you can do that will make somebody's life easier?
Gosh, if we could help you by feeling like we're going to take care of whatever play format that you want and putting all these folks into the groups, and I know that with that comes some folks that want certain populations to be together because you want to work with this person, they're a good customer, what have you. All the pairings and stuff, let us help you with that because that in itself takes the most time. The extra events that you want to have surrounding the golf play itself, that is something that is huge. We take that off your hands, that's less of a worry for you.
Events like?
Well, I already told you about the instruction
teaching,
component.
Right.
Sometimes it's a seminar, sometimes it's a Q&A. Anything that entertainment-wise can be related to bringing folks that aren't going to play in the event this year out to the facility. They have a great time. Then they all gather together at night for the dinner. You mentioned food and beverage. Food and beverage is a headache for a lot of facilities. Not a lot of facilities, but more of the folks that are doing the corporate event.
Right.
My God, if you just entrust us, give us what you can work in your budget, and then let us help you with doing a menu that is very, very nice and also appropriate for the event itself.
So you're an oil and gas company.
Mm-hmm.
We have OTC coming up, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because we've done this.
Right.
Let's leave the small charity tournament alone for a second. When we're putting on a big event for a big corporation, give us some examples of what you've done.
Oh my gosh, well, we have helped people feel almost turnkey. I mean, inevitably, if you're going to do an auction, you're going to help probably with someone on your team figure out where we're going to get donations for that. But what we can do is provide anything from tea prizes, which if it's a big event, you're going to absolutely want to have a nice tea pack because those folks are going to go home with the quality shirt and hat and whatever else we decide to give them.
Tea pack or goodie bags.
Goodie bags. Yeah, we call them tea prizes.
It's so important to have lots of value in that goodie bag.
I think it's the take home, and then when they're advertising that in their neck of the woods, then the conversation comes up, and boy, maybe that's another connector to do another event in that area, or it's going to bring that person back, especially if they're not a towner, to come and play again.
And like you said, they will let you know ahead of time of who needs to play with whom.
Yeah.
And what about the type of facility? Are there some groups that we have to go play Carlton Woods? We have to go play the high-end courses?
Be very nice, and more of those opportunities are coming about. First of all, it's all the size of your group. That's going to get you to absolutely look at certain facilities versus others, because if you have a big field, you're going to need a facility that has 2 golf courses.
What would the basic numbers be there? 144, 288 golfers?
Yeah, 144 per 18 holes.
Per 18 holes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's can cover a lot of ground, a lot of numbers.
How is important? We've talked about the course. What about the amenities, the facility itself? How important is that?
To me, that would be very, very important. I just think that that's a deciding factor for a lot of folks.
Deb, do you try to match the quality of the facility to the quality of the company?
I've seen it happen, yes. I mean, and that's why you respect and honor the person who is putting together this event, their budget. Fortunately, we have such good public courses in Houston besides private.
Okay. So you don't go in asking what do you have to spend, you go in asking what is it that you want to accomplish.
Right.
And if I had a question that I need to direct to you about helping me put an event together, how do I find you?
Well, my website again, I am DebVangellowGolf.com, www.DebVangellowGolf.com.
Next week, we visit with New Park Resources. Again, that's next Sunday night on the Jobs Pipeline radio program.
Visit the Jobs Pipeline Facebook page at facebook.com/Jobs Pipeline. Send your questions, comments, or recommend a guest by sending an email to info@mittenmedia.com. Jobs Pipeline is written and produced by Mitten Media and The Radio Lounge. Join us again next week at 6:05 p.m. for Jobs Pipeline, brought to you by Genesis Oil and Gas, with a deeper understanding.